David, thanks for joining me. One of the things we were interested in is figuring out what our London office occupiers saying to you about the current market.
Hi, Jeremy. Well, we're finding the streets of London are becoming notably busier, but they're still not hectic in the way they used to be. We're talking to office occupiers pretty much daily. In a nutshell, it's the hybrid model where they have staff in the office maybe 2 or 3 days a week and other days working from home. That seems to be the expectation from some. The office days involve things like motivation, collaboration, training, talent spotting, and also a bit of camaraderie. And they seem to be equally valued actually by staff and employees. We can't speak for all occupiers, but an awful lot seem to have adapted well to the new normal. And after that initial hiatus last year, the likes of IT companies, the banking and legal sectors, there seems to be relatively little long-term damage to their staffing or profitability levels.
Okay, well, thanks for that. So on the other side then, what is the London office market looking like in your eyes?
Well, I think when this all kicked off, there was some expectations there'd be swathes of empty office space from occupiers releasing space or owners, developers having unlet buildings. In reality, what we're seeing is that many office occupiers can't just rip up leases, walk away from them, but also landlords have been accommodating to offer them attractive terms to stay and help them through the hiatus. In terms of market availability, this has increased from 7% in early 2020 to around about 11% now. Now, 11% is one building in 9, and prima facie sounds a lot, but actually that's much less severe than, say, the 23% availability it was in the early 90s, or 16% after the 2008 financial crash. So what we're seeing is rents are moving down a little, but inducements like rent-free periods are definitely on the increase. Serviced offices are proving attractive to occupiers wanting to still hedge their bets. And with availability in those up by around 20%, there are some pretty keen deals to be had. So in summary, I'd say now's a good time for the footless office occupier to be looking for new offices on portals such as Rightmove, or to engage with their landlords, and indeed to be checking in with agents such as my firm, whether their aim is to stay or move.
Okay, well, lovely. Well, look, David, thank you so much for that insight. It seems like things are getting more positive in the market. So any time will tell, and I hope it certainly goes in that direction. But thank you very much for joining us today.
My pleasure.